everybody, I'm Steve Montelli, and today I have the Haru wallet for you. Now, I am late to the party on this one. This was a Kickstarter project earlier this year from Alfonso Ngiam. I probably murdered that, and I am sorry about that. Ngiam. And the Kisetsu Collection is the name of the website and the name of the company. So the Haru wallet comes packaged in some, fairly nice packaging. It's not over the top, but it's not, it's not really cheap looking either. I mean, it's some nice looking packaging, very simple. And the Haru wallet is made out of a Napa leather. Now, I'm going to go over a little bit of what Napa leather here is, because if you're like me, you really have no idea what Napa leather means. Now, the way I sort of define the whole Napa leather thing is, now I'm dating myself, of course, but back in like the late 70s, early 80s, you had Ricardo Montalban extolling the virtues of the Corinthian leather on whatever Chrysler he was selling at that moment. But Napa leather, so I associate the word Napa leather with something that's not a real thing, but it is a real thing. So let me give you a little leather schooling here. Napa leather is leather typically dyed, made from kid, cow, calf, lamb, or other skin by tanning. It's noted for its soft temper, which means its soft feel, and it's a very soft leather here. It is a generic term in the field of leather and has no distinct test for characterization. And because of this ambiguity, the term is often used in advertising to imply that the leather has a soft hand. And I guess that means it's soft to the touch in your hand, and it certainly is that. Among other uses, Napa leather is often used in leather products, from furniture to clothing to handbags to shoes to wallets. And as the term is used today, Napa leather may either be a natural grain leather or more likely a corrected grain. Now, there is a second Napa leather term here. The one I'm talking about here that's in the Haru wallet is NAPA. Now, there's another one called NAPPA, which is a term that's often used for synthetic, foul, or fake leather that feels smooth and supple. So, man, that's some fine distinctions in there between Napa leather, NAPA, and NAPPA. But this was, like I said, a very successful Kickstarter project. It's down inside of here. You can see it's got thumb slots here on this side, thumb slots on this side. Now, cards go in vertically here, and cards go in horizontally here, and then there's a space in the middle that goes all the way through for your cash. So he's got a choice of 4 colors that you can look at on this particular model of wallet, and then I'll talk about the other things he's got going on right now here in just a second. But we got a pocket here. We got a big pocket right here. It's surprising how big this pocket is here. It can hold a number of cards. Then there's a pocket here. So I'm going to stick 5 cards and 5 bills in this. Looks nice though. Obviously a machine sewn. But the leather smells like leather. Okay, and I mean some Kickstarter projects that I've received, I get them and I open them up and they have the horrible stench of a Chinese leather. Okay, this is not that. This smells like a good leather. I mean, it's not a Chromexel strong smell leather, but it smells like leather, and I don't smell anything offensive about it when I open it up. So that's something I always try and look for on Kickstarter projects, is if they've used a decent leather. So let's put some cards and some cash in here, and let me stop talking. Well, fooled you. I'm not really going to stop talking. Let me show you first this top pocket. This is a very roomy pocket. You can put a lot of cards in here. Now, I got 5 cards right here, no raised lettering, but I want you to see they almost drop in on their own. I'm barely tapping these things, and it's still got more room in here. I'd say you could easily put 8 to 10 cards in this pocket right here. A lot of room. I mean, they just sort of drop in on their own. I shake it just a little bit and they drop down further. So it does hold, lots of cards. I've only got 5, so let's take one, put it in the front pocket here. Now I still got 4 cards left. Okay, so I'm gonna. I actually need I actually need more cards to do this thing justice. So this is a very tight pocket in the front. Okay, so we will call this your quick draw pocket. Now, if this card had raised lettering on it, it would come out easier. But what I've noticed in playing with this is if you want to use this pocket as a quick draw, okay, it really takes 2 cards. So I've got a card in back of this first one just to make it smooth for this card to slide up. See what I mean? So if you put a flat card back here and you put, say, your ATM card up here, flat card meaning like a driver's license, health card, something like that, it's very easy to push it out. But if you only have 1 card in here, it's a little bit tougher because the leather does not make it as smooth as this to push it out. So let's put 1 card in here, 1 card in this quick draw pocket, and let's put 3 in the back pocket. Now, what you also have to be a little bit okay with, and I'm not sure if I like the way this looks. This card right here, it sticks up in front of the others. You see how it does that? So it has a potential to catch on things if you may pull it out of your pocket just wrong. Now, I don't know if that, but there's just something that I just don't feel real good about this card sticking up like this. So I would probably even not use this pocket or use it. I don't know what you'd put in this pocket because anything business card size or credit card size is going to stick up like that. Now, most people, I know, I'm really picking at the nit, shall we say, the nit picking, but I'm not sure I would use this pocket at all. I like it better like that. And just a couple of cards over here. So, anyway, now that I have grandstanded on the 1 card in this pocket for 2 minutes, we can all move on. Okay, let's take some cash. Now, 5 bills, and they're going to go on the inside. Now, keep in mind that this goes all the way through. Okay, hello. And the bills fit in really easily. The bills just slide into place, just like that. Now, it's got sort of a felt on the inside. I really don't know what you'd call it, but it's the same material that's right here. And the only thing I can think to call it is it's a felt backing on something. But the cash fits in there really well. That cash is not going to fall out, and it can certainly hold more cash than the 5 bills I have. And I am really impressed with the amount of stuff this wallet can hold because it's a very small footprint. But it can hold more, especially this big pocket. Now, like I say, if you're okay with putting a card down here, you could literally put 4 more cards in this back pocket easily. So there you go, 5 bills, 5 cards. The Haru wallet, they've done a couple other things that I really liked. The DUN wallet, the Dun wallet, that was another Kickstarter project, and that one came out really nice too. Very thin wallet, nice quality. And what I like about Al's projects is that he gets them done on time. There's little to no fuss that includes the backers. Everything seems to go smoothly. He ships them out on time. Of course there's shipping problems. I read some of the comments, and it ships all around the world, so God knows what happens to a lot of it when it gets out of the Singapore area where he is. But they also make bamboo sunglasses and a bamboo watch that looks pretty cool. All right, I have droned on about this for a while now, so I am going to talk to him about getting the Natsu wallet, which is currently on Kickstarter, and I'll see if I can show that one to you. All right, I will talk to you guys later.